What is up, folks? This is Ericast, and welcome back to Subnautica Below Zero. So, we are going to do a little bit more building today, or rather, we're going to be doing some crafting today. So, that's the extent of our base at the moment. Not very big, not very complicated, but it's going to stay that way for a little while because I need some more components that I don't have yet. We're not even using this room over here, so yeah. So anyway, for now, we are going to be crafting a sea truck and some more things like a rebreather, which I so desperately need. So the rebreather is right here. It allows us to basically dive to deeper depths, and once we pass 100 meters at the moment, I think is how we're 100 meters. I'm gonna make sure we had our correct system there. Our oxygen depletes much quicker, so with a rebreather it's not really an issue, or at least it won't be an issue for now. So we need silicone rubber, fiber mesh, and a wiring kit. And I just happen to have what I need for that. This isn't even the most important thing we're going to be creating today, but probably long term it might be one of the most important. Alright, so we've got that. Here's our other goal for today. In fact, I don't think it's going to take that long to make.
The facilitates extensive free diving by recycling air more efficiently at significant depths. Breathe the freedom.
All right, so it should automatically equip that just like it has for everything else, so awesome. The area that's right below us, the bridges area, actually goes extremely deep, or extremely deep for us at the moment. Thankfully, there are tons of air bubbles so that we can go ahead and get our breath back. I'll take you guys down there in a little bit. We'll probably do some exploring in the sea truck, but there's a ton of things to scan down there as far as that's where I got the sea truck fragments, and that's where I got, actually I think I may have gotten the rebreather down there too, as well as the platform that we need to deploy the sea truck from, which is, where are you? I think I passed it. There we go, mobile vehicle bay. So we need titanium ingots, lubricant, and computer chips. So computer chip is going to be the one that I don't know that I have in my inventory. Okay, so I need gold and 2 table coral, of which I have. Not that one, this one. Okay, let's go ahead and grab those. And then gold is going to be in this far one over here. And there we go. So let's go ahead and get that going. Just trying to do one thing at a time because I'm not familiar with crafting everything just yet. So we've got titanium ingots, which are 5 titanium. Go ahead and do that. In fact, I know I'm going to need another one of these, so let's go ahead and do that. Sweet. Okay, so that should give us, a mobile vehicle bay. Now, once we get up there, we're going to be able to craft our submarine. This one actually takes quite a while to do. So let's go ahead and get everything that we need for that as well. So you can see this is quite large, but thankfully it's not really something you carry around in your inventory very often. So, in fact, you'll probably never do it again. One is really all you need. So, we've got that. Where is our sea truck? I think I passed it again. There we go. Yeah, actually I did because it was right next to it. All right, so we need 2 glass, 3 lead, a power cell, and an advanced wiring kit, which we have not made yet. So that takes a wiring kit, I think, and a computer chip, which again, copper, gold, 2 table coral. Okay, and 2 silver as well. All right, let's try to hold all these things in my head at the moment. Do I already have 2 silver? I've got 2 silver. I need gold. I need copper. I know I'm going to need silicon. And I need 2 table coral. And I think that's good for the most part. So we needed the silicon for a power cell. I'll go ahead and do that. We'll do the wiring kit. And I forgot something. Nope, copper wire. Oh, I guess we used our copper. Oh, I need 2 instead of 1. Okay. Let's grab 1 more copper. Oh, I know I need 3 lead. So I'll go ahead and grab that. And hopefully this isn't too confusing for you guys. I know I'm snatching things out of the lockers pretty quickly. So hopefully you can see what I'm doing. Because I know sometimes when things aren't familiar, it's like, oh my gosh, slow down. All right, so advanced wiring kit. So wiring kit and computer chip. Sweet. All right, I think... I see truck upgrades. We need plasteel, which takes things we can't make or don't have to make. It takes lithium, I think. And enamel glass has something we can't use either, which is diamond. So we can't make any of those just yet. We don't have rubies or the clippings yet either. So, all right. Does that give us everything we need? Let's see. 2 glass, which actually I have. I mean, I've got plenty of, well.
Calorie intake recommended.
Yeah. All right. You can hear our stomach growling. That's funny. All right. Well, since I have these guys, I'll just go ahead and do that. So actually, I have a decent amount of salt now. Again, every time I say something like that, I was like, oh, I've got plenty of... No, I don't. I've got enough for now. I don't have plenty of anything. What have we got in here? Oh, okay, just our flashlight. All right, so that should be everything I need. Let's go ahead and
Vital signs stabilizing.
Doop. And I don't really want to use this one because it's plus 35, which is one of the special ones that you actually can't make at the moment. But our water is actually fairly decent. Yep, I do need to release that, but let's put this on our bar. But I'm actually not going to release it over here. I want to have an area that has plenty of room. Let's just head out over here. Yeah, over here actually should be great. Now, I don't know what vehicles we have, in this. You don't really want to call it an expansion, but it's kind of an expansion, but it's a new game entirely, so I don't know what to especially call it. All right, vehicle bay. Vehicles, and right now the only thing we can make is the sea truck. So, see, our little flying robots are going to make the sea truck for us. This one's actually pretty small. It's kind of like the sea moth we have in the previous one, but this time we have a sea truck. It looks like we can maybe later attach things to the back of it. That's cool. Got a power cell. Oh, it actually has 2 power cells, so we can get a free one from making it. How do I get inside? You would think from the back, right? But I'm not seeing... Oh, okay, from the top. So the question is going to be, how fast is this thing? Okay, it seems about comparable to the sea moth, I think. At least when you first get it. So it's, it's not super fast, but it's actually fairly decent, and especially considering that we don't have to, go up for air constantly. So I'm gonna park this over here for now. Actually, you know what? I said I was gonna take you guys down there. I will take you guys down here. So these guys right here have air bubbles that you can breathe every once in a while. So that's actually amazing because that is what allowed me to get around down here. So you can see we're already down to 120. Oh, hello. I don't have any way to defend myself. And crash depth is 150, so I can't even go down very much further down there, where I actually was swimming around and finding things. So yeah, just keep in mind that down here there's areas that's actually alien tech, which is nothing I can do with at the moment. But you also have this platform right here, which is, I think that's where I got the rebreather. Not 100% positive about that. Got some more alien tech down there. But I can't go, well, I can go further by getting out of here. But this also allows us, you can see with our rebreather, we've actually got decent oxygen. It ticked down extremely fast beforehand. Hmm. All right, I can't keep going without risking not being able to get out of here. So I'm not going to worry about going down there just yet until I have a larger oxygen tank or can get further. And that sound is actually really annoying. What have we got here? Big old bay. And you are sea truck. Okay. I'm going to leave those alone. I'm just kind of looking around at the moment. I haven't been down in this area yet. So just seeing what we've got to see. Sometimes you don't want to get those first thing off when you see them. Like right now, it wouldn't be a good idea to get that, but it'll allow us to go further down. So you can see we're going way further down than we can with our sea truck. And this area is really cool. But I don't want to get lost. So I'll go ahead and grab that. And I'll leave that alone. They do regrow, so you don't have to worry too much about using them. But sometimes it is useful to leave some behind you. That way you can make it back where you were coming from. So just keep that in mind. All right, so I think the next thing we're going to do is head off to that beacon that we had earlier. So I'm going to dump some stuff off at the base. And then, and then we will head that way. Maybe I need another battery or two. I don't know. We'll see. I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, so I've done some upgrading a little bit. Obviously, I have a lot more lockers. I've got different special things over here, lead, copper. I think I've got gold and silver in this one. Over here I have glass and stuff, quartz. Over here I have titanium. And over here I have plant-based things. So plant and animal-based things. So salt is for making salted fish and all that kind of stuff. And got some plants in here. I think I've got some fish over here. So I've done all that. I'm still going to keep collecting stuff and expanding and all that kind of fun thing. But I found a blueprint. So I want to take care of that because it's a really important one, and I will show you guys where I found it. So if we take a look, I've got a high capacity O2 tank, and that combined with a rebreather is amazing. All right, so for that we need a standard O2 tank, which I've got, 2 glass, 4 titanium, and 1 silver. It's actually not very expensive. So let's go ahead. 1 silver. Look over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go ahead and pull this up. Pull that out. Okay. Now, what was the other thing? Let me take a look. 2 glass. Right. All right. So I've got 1. What does it take to make glass? Is it 2 quarts? Is that right? Glass. 2 quarts. So I'll just go ahead and 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, and I found something even more important. I found windows. Windows. So I'll be adding those most definitely very soon. All right, so let's go ahead and make these. 2. And then I can come down here and high capacity O2 tank. Sweet. So, in the last game, there were actually a couple different types of things that you could do. This one was heavier and it slowed you down a little bit, or it might have been like an ultra high capacity one. And then there was one for, I think, swimming faster. I can't really remember. It's been a couple of years at least since I played the original Subnautica. So this one will give us 90 seconds of oxygen, which is awesome. And you can, as you saw, carry more O2 tanks with you if you really need to, but let's face it, honestly, I think it just gets in the way. But yeah, so I will go ahead and show you guys where I found it. So let's hop in our sea truck. And I've been diving over in this area, but I decided I was going to go down here to the left. Whoops. Where'd he go? Look at there. I accidentally pressed E. All right. So I think if we go right down here. Yeah. And there we go. And that is where you'll find it. And you've got the card right there. So that's where I picked up that. And of course you can get windows, which are awesome. I feel like I'm hitting stuff. Yeah, I'm down to 90. Oh, I'm probably getting attacked is the problem. There are a lot of these sharky guys around. Yeah, there you go. Or that guy right there. Actually killed one with a knife earlier. That's interesting. But as far as where I am, if you can find this right here, and then if you see the way that kind of squares up, and then head down and to your right, it's just down there. So, yeah. So if you can find that, you can get yourself a high capacity O2 tank, which is really awesome this early in the game. I felt like it was a lot later last time around, but maybe they realized that yeah, it wasn't that great just having to constantly get air, because it's just it can be such a pain. But I'm going to go ahead and keep collecting materials. That was a fish. And yeah, see if I can find any more blueprints around here. I've already found several things, so yeah, it's pretty awesome. All right, I'll be back with you guys. Okay, so I just came in here and had somebody start talking to me. So this is an alien facility. In the last game, this would be an area that would have a
What
portal.
is all this? I can help you better if you show yourself. If we could show ourselves, we would not need storage.
You mean you don't have a physical presence? Are you one of them? An architect?
Storage medium identified.
We will be lost unless we find a new host. Can you help?
Can you use my PDA for storage?
You are not with the group from before. Your cybernetic components bear their signal.
Altera? No, my equipment is, borrowed.
It will have to do.
Okay. Oh, hi. These robots are somewhat friendly, very friendly, sometimes friendly. Hey there. Oh. Sweet. Yeah, they're a little clumsy though. I'm not sure. Okay, that just broke. Well, that explains that. So let's just have a little look around. Ooh. So if I actually get to keep these and use them, and yeah, I know I need to scan them. These are the sources of a very powerful energy source. And they are limited until the very end game. That is, they were in the last game. No clue what's going to happen in this one.
How long have you been stored here?
Longer than hoped.
Warning. Sanctuary power critical.
Our data can be downloaded from the terminal. We may speak more once the transfer is complete.
Yes, okay. Hurrying.
Is it back here? Yes, okay. This kind of situation, you always feel rushed, like, power's critical, gotta do it. Don't know that you can actually fail it, though.
Storage medium accepted. Brace for transfer.
Brace?
Brace.
What's happening?
Transfer.
Yeah, I was thinking that we would be the storage medium and not the data pad.
Transfer complete.
How do you feel?
Why do you sound like you're inside my head?
The
Because we
facility
are.
identified hospitable capacity within your cerebral cortex.
You are in my head? I offered you my PDA! Get out!
Oh no. Does your kind perceive a boundary between cybernetic and organic components?
My mind is not a component.
You sound angry. We will allow you a moment to process.
Don't you go silent on me. Hello? This isn't happening. This is not happening. That's the explanation. It's not happening.
Well, denial is the first stage. I don't know why I just find that so funny. I mean, I don't know, in her place, well, I don't know, it's hard to say what you would do. I feel like I wouldn't freak out. But, I don't know. I might. Like I said, how can you know what you're actually going to do in that kind of situation? I haven't the slightest idea. But anyway, so yeah, that was a thing. I wasn't actually expecting it. But it happened. I think that's probably how she's feeling too. Like, you. Why slow down all of a sudden? All right, now I've got to make it out of here alive. Thankfully, I do have more batteries. But as you can see, our nice oxygen tank is a lot larger now. We've got 130 seconds total. So that is pretty sweet. Thankfully, this route is actually fairly straightforward. Unless you really just get turned around, you should be okay. But yeah, that was actually extremely straightforward. And it's got oxygen all over the place, so not a big deal. We actually came by here previously. There's an Altera base right over there. That's actually the first one that we found. It's got a chip and everything, a pattern, whatever you want to call it, right here. This is the one with the arm. But yeah, so actually I think that's probably going to do us for today. A little shorter than last episode. Of course, I think last episode might have been like 40 minutes long. So that is not the goal. The goal is somewhere between about 25 and 30 minutes. I think that's pretty much going to be my goal for most things, unless it's like a really creative episode. Answer?
We understand this arrangement is undesirable to you.
You're not real. Go away.
To go, we require a suitable body for transfer.
Why do you keep saying we? How many of you are there?
One of us and all of us. We do not think of ourselves as individual, distinct.
Why don't you start by telling me who you are?
You may append your seed code to my species designation. Please call me Al-An.
My whole life I've been dying to meet a sapient spacefaring alien up close, and you're telling me your name is Alan?
Is it insufficient?
No, it's fine. It's perfect. Where are you from, Alan?
Your kind calls us architects.
The precursor race. But what are you doing here?
That is a long story. Perhaps you will prefer to focus on the construction of a new storage medium to which I may transfer.
Yes. Fine, absolutely. How do we get you out of my head?
I have added the information to your databank. You will need to find the necessary components.
Any idea where I can find them?
It is unclear. I have been disconnected from my network for so long I cannot locate the coordinates.
Yeah. All right, so what do we need for this? No idea. May be grown from fast-grown seeds using specialized blueprints and materials. Interesting. So we've actually got a lot of data logs to go through. I've picked up some extras while I was just looking around, trying to find resources and all that. So we really need to start going through those. But that is going to be in another episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed. And it is a blizzard up top. It was always fun in the sea moth to just kind of bob above the surface, but if the weather's bad enough here, then that's gonna be an issue sometimes. Sometimes I actually flip over backwards. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Until next time, take it easy.